Hi, Heather.
Hi, Hannah.
Good to see you again. And we're doing another scalp and skin inspection on you today. You've been having some itchiness, is that right?
Yeah, very irritated.
Irritation, itchiness. How long has that been going on for?
A few weeks.
And did you notice when it started, or did it come on gradually?
I would say it came on pretty quickly.
So you just noticed one day, you're like, I'm itchy.
Yeah, but I definitely think the past week has been what was really bad.
Okay, that's what caused you to make this appointment.
Yeah.
Any changes in products?
I don't think so.
Everything's the same. No different water or traveling, things like that.
A brief trip.
Brief trip. But it persisted after you returned. Okay. And has this ever happened before for you?
Not for this long.
Okay, so it's longer than typical. Okay. Any pain or tenderness with the itching?
A little, but that's not a problem, really.
On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being no pain, 10 being excruciating, time to go to the hospital, where would you rate that discomfort?
A 3.
Okay, so pretty manageable. Does anything make the itching worse? Showering or brushing the hair or wearing hats, anything like that?
I would say just the more I do it, the more irritated it becomes. But
So the more you scratch the head? Okay. Anything that makes it better?
I've used some oil. Helps for a little bit.
Okay. All right. We will do a full inspection. We will see what's going on, if I can see any redness or irritation of the scalp. No tingling or sensation loss that you've noticed. And we'll do a couple of quick neurological tests because itching can often be a predecessor of pain. And so, we want to make sure that there's nothing going on with any headaches or things like that. Okay, so no headaches at the moment, and you don't get them too often. I don't recall that being part of your health history. All right. Heather, I'm going to apply some gloves just to check to see if there's any breakage of the skin, any bleeding or things like that that we want to avoid. No impacts or injuries to the area that you're aware of? Okay, yeah, because sometimes obviously itching can also be a sign of healing process, but it wouldn't be all over. So first thing I want you to do is just tell me where, can you point to where the itching is? Is it all over the head or is it a specific spot?
It's all over, but it's definitely worse up here.
Like on the front there?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's all over. All right, so let's just take a look for anything major. We'll do a real deep dive, but right now I just want to. So I already do see some redness of the scalp. I don't see any major injuries, impacts, things like that. There's nothing, no discharge. But yeah, it's irritated for sure. The question is just, is that from the scratching that you're doing, or is that what's causing that itchiness? We don't know yet. It's not too much dryness or flaking. Nothing that would cause extreme itchiness. pain?
I mean, I can tell it's sensitive.
It's sensitive, okay.
Yeah.
Just
not
feeling
no pain.
for swelling, lumps or bumps. Try and be gentle. Okay, I think that's fine. We'll have you flip over and I'll check the back when we do that, but we'll focus on the front for now.
Okay.
Okay. So there's no breakage of the skin that I can tell, so I'm going to remove my gloves just so that I can really feel the scalp better. And let's go ahead and do a thorough check here. I want to look with a magnifying lens as well because you see just a little bit of sort of bubbling, like almost like an allergic reaction would look here. Hair is nice and thick, so that's good. There's no hair loss. Just gonna look with a little lens here. You might feel just a little bit of coolness on the scalp.
Okay.
Yes, so you're definitely seeing some raised bumps, some redness, what we'd call contact dermatitis. It's not so bad down here. But you said this one wasn't as irritating you as much down here, right?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to turn you gently here, okay? Just looking more towards the back of the scalp, too. It's fairly irritated there as well. Back to the center for me. Just gonna brush you out a little here. So Heather, my initial thoughts is that there is definitely something that's bothering you allergen-wise.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have to be something you're putting on your head or on your hair. It could just be stemming from something else that's bothering you allergy-wise. But because of where it is, where it's mostly centered on this top part and mostly in the middle where your part is, where that skin would have access to something, have you been wearing a different hat or something like a head wrap or something lately?
I think the weather, I've been more wearing a hat, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe there's something in the hat that you're wearing, a dye that they use, a fabric that they use. Have you ever had any irritation with certain, chemicals that they use in processing? It could be irritating the scalp here. I'm not, 100% sure about that. It definitely looks like an allergic reaction. So what we'll start out with doing is applying a little bit of topical antihistamine.
Okay.
And we can do an over-the-counter as well,
Okay.
just to see if that takes down that itching and irritation. I'd also try to swap out the current headwear you've been wearing and see if that helps over time. That will just help us eliminate if that's going on. But let's just do a quick sensation test. I'm not expecting anything unusual here. We'll just do a quick couple of minutes. Just make sure there's nothing else that could be neurologically going on in the scalp. So just say yes when you feel me touch you, okay?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Good.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay, did any of that feel different?
Not really.
No, all the same? Okay, great. That's good news. I want you to tell me if this feels sharp or just like pressure. Feels the same the whole way down?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it cause any of that irritation tingling?
I mean,
No.
no, but it is in the sensitive area, so like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing,
I guess a little,
nothing
but
crazy. No electricity, like lightning shooting down. Okay. Does that feel the same all the way down?
Yes. Yes.
Same.
Yes.
Same.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, that's all fine. So let me apply that topical antihistamine first. Basically, after that, I'll just massage it in a little bit, not too hard. I don't want to further irritate the skin, but hopefully over the next couple of hours, that will start to cool down the area. It's going to feel a little like cool and tingling, and we'll also do some cooling globes on top here to just try and get that irritation down. All right. Just gonna put a couple of drops of treatment on here. Okay, so you feel some coolness, right?
Okay.
Just work it into the scalp first, evenly distributing it. tugging here, stimulating the blood flow, getting that healing moving. Take another quick look here, just see how this settles. It's gonna take probably a couple of days with the oral antihistamine as well for this to go down completely. And again, definitely change out that hat you've been wearing and see if that helps. If it doesn't help, then you can go back, obviously. I'll brush you out for you. I'm going to just make a note of what we've done today in your file. If you need a stronger antihistamine, we can also send that, but let's start with something just from the pharmacy and see if that's enough.
Okay.
Since it's fairly mild irritation, so. Sure. do a oral and topical. Okay, so I'd like you to kind of call the office and update us in about a week after taking that daily medication. So you're looking at something that's meant for daily use, not try and avoid things that make you really drowsy and things like that. So there are some that are just sort of 24-hour relief. Let me know if you need a list of those, but let us know how you're feeling after about a week. If it's not better, we'll have you come back and we'll do a more intense treatment. We can do a topical steroid as well. Okay. You're very welcome. I hope you feel better soon.